The nuclear fallout was something we were all preparing for, but something we hoped would never come. For one family, they were lucky enough to secure a place inside Vault 111, a safe haven from the coming war. The survivors were placed into cryogenic sleep and promised that when the time comes, they will emerge in a new land. But this didn't go as planned, especially for the sole survivor. This individual witnessed hell at first glance, with her husband being killed and her son being kidnapped, and yet she stayed frozen for over 210 years. Upon finally awakening, this woman emerged from Vault 111 as the sole survivor, with one major goal: to avenge her husband and to find her son in what is now known as the Commonwealth. Not soon after emerging from the vault, she made allies with the Minutemen, a faction that would see peace brought back to the Commonwealth, and a group that was eager to assist the sole survivor in finding her son. But as the search continued around the Commonwealth, the sole survivor began to make deals with the raiders that occupied the Nuka World theme park. These raiders seemed to be more peaceful than the others, and so the sole survivor saw a way to help them in hopes that she could gain some assistance in return. However, by completing their tasks and helping their quandaries, the sole survivor had instigated hate into the Minutemen, especially into the heart of one Preston Garvey, who saw her as a loyal friend who understood what the faction stood for. Now flagged as a traitor by some members of the Minutemen, the sole survivor comes to one major conclusion: to truly gain back the trust of her allies, she must rid herself of that which caused this disaster. She pledges to purge Nuka World of all raiders, and show her friends that her heart truly lies in finding justice for the Commonwealth. The sole survivor gears up for the battle ahead, as she knows she must send a message that the overboss is done with their schemes. As the message is about to be sent, one thing can be certain: war. War never changes. And so it begins. There's only one way to purge that of the raiders from Nuka World, and that's to send them a message. And my god, we're gonna send them a message. Hello! Welcome to my mini-series on Fallout 4, where we will end up purging the entirety of Nuka World of all raiders. To the best of our abilities, of course. But first things first, we've got to send a message to the raiders. Let them know that we are having nothing. Let me just put the UI back on. That helps. And so what I've done is I've literally stripped my character of anything and everything she has. We are basically going to kit her up with the proper stuff. Hello, dog meat. And I'm joined with Piper at the moment. However, I will be switching Piper with someone else by the time we go and actually attack Nuka World. And if you're wondering why Dogmeat looks all red and special, it's because of these road goggles. +1 charisma and intelligence, and on top of that, they also give me the ability to basically heat sense anyone that's nearby. So that's handy. So what we're going to do is simple. First off, the weapons. What are we going to bring to send a message? So, to send a message over to the raiders, we could do this of one of two methods. Just go in there, kill them all, and basically say, okay, I'm not your boss anymore. I am the guy that's going to kill you. Or we could send an even bigger message by only using specific weapons. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to use melee weapons to send a message. I'm going to use my trusty Big Butter Bash. 100 radiation damage. Huge! Overwhelming power that comes from this amazing sledgehammer. Just look at it. It's slow in speed, but it's damn right amazing. That's the only weapon we're taking from there, because the other weapon we're going to take is something we're going to be able to craft at our chemistry station. Now, the other one I'm going to take with me is a weapon and ammo thing, and we are going to create our very own Buster Sword. This is for a mod, and in case anyone's interested, yes, my game is fully modded. I will have the entirety of the mods that I use in this run down below in the description for you guys to check out. These Buster Swords are from a fantastic mod that I've gotten, and you know what? I'm going to make a silver one, because I have a gold one laying around somewhere. I think it's back at one of my other bases. And that's all we're going to take with us weapon-wise. Now, when it comes to, I don't know, chemical advantages, my character doesn't really use chems, because if you're using chems, that's not really sending a message. That's you basically saying, okay, I'm relying on drugs to kick your ass. We're not going to do that, so I dumped all my drugs. I think the only ones I do want to take with me are Rad-X, my Rad-Away, and my stim packs. That is literally all. Everything else will be staying here. I'm not going to use a single thing to boost my defenses whatsoever. Or my offenses, for that matter. In here, I'm also going to take a few things out of here. Since we are going to Nuka World, I got a lot of friggin' Nuka-Cola, and apparently a couple of noodle cups, because when you're taking on Nuka World, you're going to have some noodles for your Nuka. So I'm going to take all of these bowls of good times, because these are all going to help me out whilst we're going around Nuka World. And the robot repair kits, I'm not going to take just yet. However, there is a hint as to who we are taking on with us when we take on Nuka World. This is my version of Sanctuary, by the way, and if anyone's interested as to what any of my settlements are really like, and the design I went for them throughout this, just let me know. I'll probably make separate videos on them. But right outside the Jailhouse Bistro, this is where we are going to make our move. In fact, before we even do that, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be doing this off screen so you guys don't have to watch it. Basically, I'm going to sleep in my queen-sized bed back in my house. But as I do that, afterwards I will be equipping one of these 3 pieces of power armor. I'm going to specifically be going for the Minuteman T45B power armor to send a message to them letting them know that I'm doing this in the name of the Minutemen. And when we come back, you'll see me at one of my other settlements as we get ready to lay down some pain. So, with that said, I'll see you guys in just a second. And I'm back, and ladies and gentlemen, we are at the Starlight Drive-In, or as I like to call it, the Starlight Weapons Factory. A weapons factory that I made specifically for the Minutemen for any and all of their weapon creating needs. Now, without looking at the back of Piper, let's put the HUD back on. Hello. And we are going to go through my lovely factory. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is, first floor is dedicated all to ammunition. All of these are kitted out for different bits of ammunition of which I want to use, and I can get them switched out at any point in time. Specifically, this one creates .44 ammunition, which I will be using later, but for now, not so much, because I'm sending a message via melee. However, we're going to completely skip floor 2, which is the weapons floor, and completely go to floor 3, and this is the resource floor. This is where everyone comes back to sleep after a hard working day, and as well as that, it is where everyone can work on some scavenging supplies if we are in need of some serious scavenging. Now what I specifically need is my weapon workbench, so I'm going to get out of this very quickly. Because no, that's ammunition, that's armor, that's Armorsmith, that's chemistry, that's cooking, obviously that's junk, there's weapons. And no, that's the actual weapon maker. I don't want you. Backy, no. Bad animation. Stop what you're doing. There you go. On this one, the weapons workbench. Because we want to kit out our Buster Sword, and look how lovely that thing already is. We want to make it special. We're not going to put a legendary on it, because I don't think it needs it. But instead of actual mods, it requires materia from Final Fantasy VII. We have a lot of materia we can potentially use, and the summon materia is pretty awesome, but because I've got that on another one of my swords, which we'll see later on, I'm going to mix this one up, put something different on it. So we are going to, first off, I think I want to put, what's resolve materia? Slight overall damage decrease. You know what? That'll help us if we're trying to send a message. Just to make sure we're a little bit more tanky. And you know what? I think the speed material will actually be quite good. Decreased rate, decreased weight, increased speed when you're swinging it. That sounds like a pretty darn good idea. So let's back up on that and let's equip one of these just to show you how cool it looks. And I really admire this mod for adding in this as like a wacky little inclusion. Just look at that. Look at that. Beautiful thought. That's the beautiful thought. And of course, by doing that, it's going to bring me into my workbench, which I don't want to. But the sword is awesome. And I will be using it to its fullest potential. And in first person mode, you can see the material that's in it. So it's even better. I love it indeed. And look, it even has the Final Fantasy VII logo just burning with energy right there. So, strangely enough, that's all you're going to be seeing of my weapons factory so far, because we're really not making anything special just yet. I only just came here just to be able to rig that up, because stupid me forgot to put one in Sanctuary. And for the sake of this video, I wanted to hint as to the fact that we're going to be back here quite a lot if we're taking on Nuka World. But when no one's working, everyone's just chilling out back at the bar. And I like it indeed. And you can eat here. That's the most important thing. Okay, with all this done, with all this preparation, all this banter, let's actually send a message. But how are we going to do that? Well, easily. We're going to go to one of the many settlements that we occupied in the name of the Raiders and take it back.
You're not
Oh, apparently we're not an idiot, and apparently we're under attack. Let's test this sword out! Come on. And I forgot my power armor. You know what? We're gonna send an even bigger message. I don't need my power armor just yet. I'll wait until we go to one of our other settlements to send a message with power armor. But for now, I'm gonna smack the living daylights out of these guys. Aha! Huzzah! Take that! Oh! Devastating blow to the face. Oh, come on. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Let's dance, fool. Ha. Can you deflect the sword? The answer is no. No one can deflect the sword. Oh, come on. Get over here. Get over here, you figure survivalist. No. No. That's it. That's it. Oi. No, you don't. Oi. Smash. I like it. Oh, power armor guy. Let's go. I may just die here. I think Piper's already dead. I think everyone else is already dead. Let's keep going, Bo. I'm not ending this just yet. Inventory. Freaking stims. Stim me up, bruh. You know what? A bit of Nuka Cola as well to help my AP. Huh? Yeah! Yeah! Huh? You know what? As much as I like the look of this sword, it's not doing nearly as much damage as I was hoping. So you know what? I'm probably, now that he's down, I'm now going to switch to my big butter bash. See how this guy does. Oh, I like that. Oh! That hurt them more than it did me, by the looks of it. But a couple of stims won't go amiss. Uh-oh, Dogme and Piper were both down. Come on, get your... Okay, I'm loving this a lot more. Got... Oh, you're a psycho? I'm a psycho. Get dead. Who's next? Maybe I should have ran with this hammer to begin with. Wow. Oh, I love it. Oh, there's more. These damn raiders don't know when to quit. But it's fine. I'm gonna smash this guy right in his face. And although these raiders are not tied to the ones at Nuka World, maybe this sends a message to anyone anyway. Just as base logic. If any of you guys have... No, not really. Nothing else I'm interested in. That's that power armor guy, because I would definitely nick his power armor bits. I think it was blown up and sent miles away though. Oh no, there he is. He is back there. I want your left, right. Helmet. That's all I want from you. Oh. Oh, nicely done, guys. Very nicely done. Right, so we want to head this way. And whilst we're heading that way, I'm probably going to have another sip of new Coca-Cola. Lovely. Okay, so unless we get into any more fights, I'm going to meet up with you guys at our settlement. Just see what happened to it and whether those raiders are still alive. Because if they are still alive and they've taken the settlement for their own, I'm going to send a message the only way I know how. With smashing it with a hammer!
Blue, we're not alone here.
Okay, these guys want to fight. Let's go. Hey, Eddie! Hey, Eddie, you're so fine, you bum, my man. Hey, Eddie! Oh, wait, no, that's Hey, Mickey, isn't it? Oh, well. Time to send a message. Amy, you're dead. Hillary, get wrecked. Oh, yeah, these are remnants of a pack. No wonder you guys don't like me. Ah. I'm gonna... Take that, Cole. Hazel! As you can tell, I was never too fond of a pack. The pack were way too animalistic. Their leader, way too focused on being the alpha male. And because of that, I couldn't trust him with my whole brigade. Ah, get dead. Oh, there's more of you. Christina! Tom! Oh, I missed you. That time I didn't. Ulysses! Getting smacked across the universe! And if anyone knows... if anyone knows anything about that theme tune, you deserve 5 points to Gryffindor. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my own turret's attacking. Stop! Turret! Stop! I'm trying to hit it. I may have a problem, because I can't exactly get to it, and I think Piper's dead. Well, at a time like this, there's only one thing to do. Grab the nearest rifle, equip that thing, and shoot my own turret right in its face. Fuck your ideas up, turret. But at least, we've reclaimed one of the settlements that we supposedly lost. You alright, Piper? Good. Chocolate chip cookies as well. Right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take, if I can, as many of these weapons as I can as my own, and I might even take all this armor as well. Because this armor is exclusive to the pack, and if I can just keep it on myself, then, well, it's something I can keep, isn't it? As for the extra weapons, I'm going to store those away. Because when I establish this as its own settlement, these guys can basically have all this stuff for themselves, and it can help them out, so that's great. Right, I'm going to sort all this out in this settlement, and when we come back, we're going to be taking on the next one. Now, where are we? I hear you cry. We are at Oberlin Station. This is what I've done to it, and guess what? This is one of the many outposts that I did claim for the raiders. Now, as you can see here, we do have quite a few raiders around here, and this is not going to be an easy battle. So, this is going to be a toughie. But when we've got to send a message to the raiders somehow. We've got to let them know that, quite frankly, it's all over, and I'm not going to have anything else to do with their BS.
If I wanted to starve, I'd run with the local raiders. Where's the food?
And they're complaining about food. Well, You know what I'm gonna do? First things first. I'm gonna get rid of a disciple flag. And now I'm gonna send a message by saying, "You are no disciple of mine, heathen!" Oh. Oh, there you go. Now they're fighting back. Right, bring it! Jacqueline! Boris! Wells! Hunter! No. Well, you're dying. You're dead. Get lost, Argyle. Hunter, die. I should have thought about my own turrets are gonna start hitting me. Alan! Hey, Alan! Oh, God. Right. Gonna need some healing quickly. I'm taking a bit more damage than I was expecting. Oh, boy. Quickly, drink up. Actually, do I have any drinks that will give me... Ooh, max HP. Does give me some rads with a Nuka cooler. Let's just stick with a normal stim, just to keep my muscles relaxed. Let's jump up here. Rex! Get wrecked. Ah! Bang! Get rid of you. Was that everyone dead? Although a couple of turrets left. Although a couple of turrets down there. Let me just deal with you. And... It's fine. I can repair Oberlin Station at a later date. As for you... Oh, look at all those bodies. Right. If that's the way to send a message, I don't know what is. Yeah, and now it's going to come up saying we failed all these jobs. Oh, look at what you've done. Blah, blah, blah. Right, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Here we are. Open season. Hunt them down. Moo-ha-ha. Right, now that open season has officially begun, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to clear this place up, repair my power armor, and we're going to go to the next raider outpost that I have here in the Wasteland. Where is that one? Well, I've got to actually remind myself where that one is, so... Let's open up our supply line, see which settlements I do have. I think there's one left. If not, then I have actually purged the wasteland of all the raider settlements that I originally had. And if so, our message has now been sent. I don't see any. There's a Museum of Witchcraft. No. I think we're done. Oh no! Somerville Place. That's the only other one I need to go to. Right. So, I'm going to do just that. We're going to do a bit of a clean up here. I'm going to go repair my power armor. We're going to go back to Somerville Place. And we are going to place our mark on these raiders and let them know we're coming for them. Now, we are heading straight to Somerville Place. The reason why I'm coming back in during a loading screen is because I don't know if these guys are going to be hostile right off the bat. And quite frankly, I think they are going to be hostile right off the bat. So, let's get in there, get ready to lay down some pain. Because quite frankly, these raiders gotta know I mean business. Yep, here we go. Disciple this! Mackenzie. Who's next? Charlotte? I think you are. Followed by Shane. Followed by Catalina, Ariana. Oh, shooting from the outside in, are we? Come on, Piper, you can do a bit better. I have to give Piper a better weapon, I think. LOL! Natasha! Who's left? Ah, Dogmeat found him. Who's that you got, Dogmeat? Anastasia! Happy girls? I didn't know you were making your own mini raider sorority around here. That's not what I asked for. At least when I was working with you guys. And that is the operators taken care of. Fancy suit and tie though. Very nice. Right, I'm going to do the same thing here that I have done for the last couple of settlements.
And that is everything we need to do. Now there is a certain NPC, or should I say a certain companion, that I can get rid of, and I probably should get rid of. But I'm saving him for last. Because quite frankly, when we've quelled Nuka World of all of its assets, we've got to make sure that those raiders don't try to resurface. And there's one specific person that we will kill at the end of this series. Until then though guys, I'm going to finish up cleaning here. I may just fix up these settlements off stream as well. But if you want me to fix these up on live stream, I may just do that. But as for right now, we are done. Another settlement has been purged, or should I say saved, by the sole survivor. Nuka World, you're next!
And so now, the stage has been set. Nuka World has a target on its back, as now the former overboss has successfully sent a message. The sole survivor now aims to go to Nuka World itself, and piece by piece, purge it of all the raiders that she once believed in. And all of this because war never changes.